Hi, this is Jaya. In today's history of English literature, we shall see the literature produced in Anglo Saxon period, or as we say, Old English period. It should be understood that very few literature is available to us from Old English period. The reasons are many. A few of the reasons are, in those days, literature was in oral tradition. It was not in the written form. Therefore, many literature was lost because it was not carried down to the next generation. And even what was written was destroyed due to war or calamities or due to many other reasons. And also the reason is the people did not have the knowledge to preserve the manuscripts which were present, because this literature was produced at a time when printing was not invented. So naturally the manuscripts needed a lot of care to be preserved, which the people did not give to it. Therefore we lost many literature due to that also. Another reason is maybe the people did not understand the language, because in those days English was not like the English which is in present English. It was either Germanic or an Anglo Saxon language which many did not understand. Therefore, these are the reasons for us to have very few literature from Old English period. Coming to the major writers, of course there were many writers, but the major writers of that period were Caedmon, Cynewulf and King Alfred. And this Caedmon and Cynewulf wrote poetry, and King Alfred the Great contributed to English prose. I have done separate videos on each one of these. If you go into the videos, you can find a detailed account of these writers. Now coming to the literature which was produced in Old English period. The first, the most famous is Beowulf. This Beowulf is almost an epic which runs to more than 3000 lines. And the next one is Duer. Then we have the Dream of the Rood. Rood is actually the cross which Jesus Christ carried and on which he was crucified. And this is one of the most famous poems which comes to us from Old English period. Then we have the Exeter book, in which we have the following poems, that is the Wanderer, the Seafarer, the Wife's Lament, the Husband's Message, the Ruin, 95 riddles. And this 95 riddles actually tells us how much literary consciousness was there in that time. And the rhyming poem, Gnomic verse. Gnomic means nothing, it is proverbs. All these are poetry. And the fifth, the Anglo Saxon Chronicles, comes under prose. And in Anglo Saxon Chronicles, it was actually during the time of King Alfred. There is a debate whether King Alfred himself translated, it's actually a translated version, and whether he himself translated from Latin or whether he made others to translate. And about each of these books I have done separate videos. Please go and watch them so that you will get a clear idea about all this. And this is what we get from Old English period, the major writers and the literature produced during the Old English period or Anglo-Saxon period. If you have any more details to contribute, please do write in the comment box. If you have subscribed, thanks for it. If you have not, please do subscribe, like my video and share it. Thank you.